Some time ago, I discussed the Open4 mod for GTA 5 and how it had of course been issued a cease and desist by Take-Two, despite the fact that it was a strictly single-player mod with a lot of contingencies made to make sure that remained the case. I'm not going to go through all the points again, as I did do a video on it not that long ago, but if you want to go give it a look-see, there should be a clickable card thing on the screen right about now, and it will take you to the video to go have a look-see. But basically the TLDR of it is essentially Open4 is a strictly single player mod. The modders went to a lot of trouble to make sure that no one could take that code and use it to make a mod for GTA Online and of course gain an advantage over other players and a bunch of other stuff that they arguably didn't need to do, but they were slapped with a cease and desist anyway. Unsurprisingly, this was followed by a rather loud and deserved backlash, and this is pretty much what I covered, that fact that people weren't happy, and rightfully so, as it was kind of seen as a rather unmitigated attack on the single-player modding scene. However, 2 weeks following that particular kerfuffle, the Open4 homepage once again proudly displays its download button. The mod developer did say to Kotaku that, quote, the development of Open4 will be continued soon. So basically, it seems like they've worked something out with Take-Two, they've gotten the a go-ahead to continue working on it, and it is now once again available for download. And obviously this did go beyond rather just modders, obviously machinima makers, and obviously the people just downloading the mod, and one of the reasons GTA 5 is still like in the top 10 charts almost every month is, well, yeah, A, it's a really good game, and B, the mods add a ton of content to the single player, especially if you're not even all that interested in the multiplayer, which to be honest I wouldn't really blame you if you weren't, because I'm not either. Now, at the time of the cease and desist, Take-Two basically said that there was a chance that in the wrong hands Open4 could be used by someone to alter online multiplayer games and obviously ruin the experience for other people. In fact, you may recall the quote, unfortunately, Open4 enables recent malicious mods that allow harassment of players and interfere with GTA Online experience for everybody. Obviously, this was denied by the mod creators, but obviously there was perhaps enough of a loophole or enough of a bit of wiggle room for Take-Two to slap them with a cease and desist, and the mod developer did later admit in an interview with Motherboard that Open4 could potentially be used to make mods to GTA Online, but that was of course never its intended purpose. So unfortunately we don't really have any clarification on what exactly they've worked out, why it was reinstated. Perhaps it was just the pressure of, hey, this is a single player mod. The mod makers have gone to a lot of trouble to make sure this doesn't interfere with the experience, or maybe the loopholes that were there have now been closed or are going to be closed. It's entirely possible. I did kind of say in my previous video that, if there was a loophole that perhaps the mod makers miss, all Take-Two had to do is like, hey, you might want to sort this out and perhaps suspend downloads in the meantime, and that probably would have been fine. We probably would be having this conversation right now, or the previous conversation we had a couple of weeks ago. But obviously they went full nuclear, full cease and desist, and well, it went rather poorly for them. GTA 5 got absolutely nuked to oblivion on Steam. The reviews, it sat up mostly negative last time I looked at it, but while it doesn't remain clear what's been done to address the problem, not only with Open4 but mods in general, Rockstar did say, quote, we are working out how we can continue to support the creative community without negatively impacting our players. So I guess they're going to be watching really popular mods quite closely over the next few months to make sure that it's not interfering with GTA Online. But to be honest, as numerous people have said, including myself, I don't have to play GTA Online to hear through the grapevine or other YouTubers or whatever that it's already a mess of hackers. So them slapping a perfectly good mod because of the chance that it might possibly be used when they're not addressing the hackers that already exist is a little bit like, okay, but, they've reinstated it, and it seemed only fair given that, I was part of the roasting that they received that I do this update video for you guys. Regardless of all that though, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.